In the time it takes a traffic light to change, a child enters foster care. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the stages of foster care. Usually when I think of someone being removed from their parents, you know, we think that they just opened the door, ripped out the kid, and that was that. But there's actually a process that goes along with that. We should all be educated because we don't know who has gone through that system. Nearly 7,000 children are abused annually. The first stage, of course, is the insult stage where CPS is called. So CPS is called because either a child is abused or any sort of abuse. So physical abuse, mental abuse, any abuse. They determine whether the child is safe to stay at home or if they should be removed and placed in another home in that sense. Okay. So the statistic is all the blue in my slide here is the ones that remain in the foster care system. Only the orange makes it out, okay? Go ahead. Stage 2 is where CPS determines what we should do. So if a child is in need of, let's say the parents are stressed about not having a job or they don't have enough money for food or that sort of thing, whatever's causing the child to be abused, they will help you out in that sense. So they will help you apply for food stamps, get a job, anything like that. At this point in time, it depends on the child's age. So if the child is under 3 years of age, they give you a 6-month period to help you with these things. Over 3 years, it's going to be 12 months. And they actually built a case plan. A case plan is to help you get to where you need to be to succeed. So the living arrangements, only 29% of the foster kids go with a family member, 46 go to a non-relative, and 25 go to other, so at any shelter or that sort of thing. So the remedy is basically the deciding factor. So either the parents got their stuff together and now the child is able to come home with them, or they need to find a more permanent and stable home for this person. So if they did not meet the goals, their rights as parents are terminated, their services are terminated. So if they got any food stamps, any services in that nature, they will be terminated at that point. The child is then freed for adoption, so anyone can adopt them. Child Protective Services is basically in charge of deciding, is there someone in the family that can take care of them? If there isn't, then the foster person that was taking care of them is able to adopt them. If that doesn't go through, then the public is allowed to adopt the child. All visiting hours, of course, are terminated at this point, just like all the other rights. So, like I said before, it just depends on the CPS and how your case is working out. So they will, of course, continue the follow-up visits and drug tests depending on the circumstances that they faced. Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead. This is I got this quote: "Life is hard, but failure is harder," and he was one of the foster kids. Thank you.
I think I'm going to Is there a what?
Maybe. I want to say it's something about. Yeah, I want to say it's.
You said her video?
Remember when we were just last week?
Oh, that video.
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to send it to her, but she's telling me that she never got it, so I'm kind of wondering if I sent it to the wrong
Figure that out. You guys want to take a 5-minute break?
person. Yes.
Sure.
Let's do that.